Hello and welcome to Joseph's Jungle Creature Feature Dinosaur Edition. This is the first episode of Creature Feature, and I will be doing more of these in the future, and there will be animal versions with modern day animals like giraffes, elephants, sloths, etc. And this is just the dinosaur edition first, but expect maybe the next one to be the creature feature modern day animal version. So now that's out of the way, let's get on to today's dinosaur, Baryonyx, my favorite dinosaur, which was featured in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, the newest Jurassic World. I'm waiting for Dominion, which is going to be a big, cool new film with the starring of the Giganotosaurus, which is exciting, which has never been seen in the series. Here I have got the Baryonyx fact sheet I have made myself with a little help with the colouring from some of my friends. And on this sheet I've got some cool facts about the Baryonyx. And just so you know, this is what the fossil of the Baryonyx looks like. And this is what it looks like with skin and things like that. A long snout and a colourful snout. I'm not sure why they have colourful snouts, but maybe scientists know. But the facts are Baryonyx creature feature dinosaurs. The name was Baryonyx walkeri, and the part of it where it says walkeri is from who discovered it. His name was William J. Walker, and his second name was Walker, so that's why the Baryonyx's name is Baryonyx walkeri with an I at the end. It was part of the Spinosauridae family, which had its relatives was the Suchomimus and the Spinosaurus. It lived in the early Cretaceous period, which was 125 to 130 million years ago, which is a lot of years ago. Thousands of years ago, long. Millions of years ago, very long. The first fossil of the Baryonyx was found in Surrey in England in 1983, which is actually surprising because not too many dinosaur fossils have been found in England, I don't think. And this was a cool dinosaur to be found there because it's my favorite dinosaur. And it's pretty recent because it's 1983, so it's not too old. Its founder was William J. Walker, who was from England, and he found dinosaurs and stuff. That was his job, which I think is a pretty cool job that I might have when I grow up even, maybe. It was a theropod, or bipedal, meaning it walked on two legs like people and birds. Birds are the closest living relatives of the dinosaurs. And the fun fact is that one of the closest living relatives to the T-Rex is a chicken, which is really funny because in Jurassic Park it's all crushing the cars and eating everyone, but really it's cousins with a chicken which lays eggs and people eat it even, so which is funny. And it sometimes would have walked on all fours like a crocodile, which I'll get to in a few minutes, but it was primarily a theropod, which is a two-legged dinosaur that walks on two legs. It did have longish arms with long claws, which are used to catch fish. It had 96 teeth. That's 3 times the amount of teeth that us humans have, because we've got 32 teeth as humans. But these guys had 96 teeth, which is a lot of teeth for any animal, really. Its claw was 12 inches, which is, I think, as long as this ruler. So if you can imagine you let your nails grow as long as this ruler. That's very long for someone's nails. I think his mommy needs to cut his nails soon. The word Baryonyx means heavy claw, which it did have a pretty heavy claw if it was the size of this ruler here. It was mostly a pescatarian, which means it ate mostly fish. It did eat mostly fish, but sometimes it would scavenge on already dead things like a vulture, and sometimes it would hunt smaller dinosaurs, something small, even young baby dinosaurs. But mostly it would eat fish, it's called a pescatarian. It lived near rivers, lakes, or ponds, or wetlands or swamps, and because it was very good at swimming, and most of its food lived in water because it ate mostly fish and animals that lived in water, like even frogs and stuff, like even amphibians, which us humans actually evolved from amphibians. So, yeah, and it was very good at swimming. It swam like a crocodile, and if you think about it, crocodiles, they've got long snouts. Baryonyx had a long snout. They swam similarly. They had a very similar diet. They both sometimes walked on all fours. Well, crocodiles always walk on all fours, but Baryonyx, they sometimes did. Maybe there is a relation between the two. We'll find out in a few years' time, maybe. And it was 8 to 10 meters big, which is a biggish dinosaur. And it weighed as much as a rhinoceros, which is very heavy. Rhinos are really heavy. Don't try to lift one. I know, even if you're one of them really buff guys with a six-pack, still don't try to lift one. You could even get impaled on thorns. Speaking of horns, it's a bad thing that rhinos are going extinct because of poaching for their horns. I've got a later video coming up about why elephants are beginning to save themselves by evolution from poachers stealing their tusks for ivory. I'll have a video coming up soon about that, maybe in a later on Creature Feature Modern Day Animals video. And a fun fact about the Baryonyx is it was the first fish-eating dinosaur ever discovered, which is a big thing for paleontologists, to find the first dinosaur, like the first dinosaur that could do something like finding. So it was a big discovery, this dinosaur, especially since it was found in England, which there's not many dinosaurs that were found in England. So it's a big discovery that it was the first fish-eating dinosaur, and not one of the first, but one of the few dinosaurs found in England. That is my dog barking in the background. He is kind of sometimes barking at nothing, like trees or air or bees. He doesn't like anything. And this is the creature features about the Baryonyx. I don't have a Baryonyx here, but I've got one of its close relatives, the Spinosaurus, which is its relative. And it looks a lot like the Spinosaurus, just it didn't have the big fin on its back. And that is it for this week's Creature Feature Dinosaurs edition. And I hope you enjoyed it. And like, subscribe. Don't forget to do them two things. And if you don't like the videos anymore, you can always unsubscribe if you want to, because there's always an option. And make sure you are subscribed, because YouTube does a glitch where if you are subscribed, it can unsubscribe you. So make sure you're subscribed and like the video. And I hope you liked today's video, and see you next week. Goodbye.